it's Fabi and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. So for today's video, I thought I'd do a 50 random facts about me. That way you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And since my channel is fairly new, I wanted to share a little bit about me with you guys. So without further ado, let's get to the video. My full name is Fernanda Fabiola Mendoza. I know it is a very long name. I actually combined my first name and my middle name to create my channel's name. My biggest pet peeve is when people erase with pencils that do not have any erasers on them. I was born in Houston, Texas, but I was actually raised in the Rio Grande Valley. If you don't know where the Rio Grande Valley is located, it's actually just in the south border of Texas. So my dream car is a 1967 classic Mustang. I know out of all the luxurious cars in the world, I would choose this one above any. I am a germaphobe, so it gets pretty bad when my anxiety levels are up the roof. Because I am a germaphobe, I hate having anything on my hands, especially when I'm cooking. I constantly have to clean them, so that means that I constantly also have to carry hand sanitizer with me in my purse or in my car. I actually have little small hand sanitizers from Bath & Body Works located all around in the places that I'm at. I'm actually slightly allergic to some
chicken, dust, some grasses,
a few moments later,
a pecan and mesquite trees, mold, and I'm actually allergic to dogs.
Which is very funny because I actually have 4 pets and 2 of those are dogs. One is a beagle. He's an 11-year-old beagle. His name is Hank. He's the oldest. And I have a 1-year-old double-dappled dachshund that I recently got last year. And I have 2 reptiles. One of them is a tortoise and her name is Tina. She's about 2 years old. And the other one is a bearded dragon and his name is Rex, and he is the youngest. He is about 1 year old as well, just like Luna. We actually used to have 3 other pets. We used to have a sand boa named Bo, and we had a chameleon that was passed down from my sister to me, and his name was Barry. And we actually also had another beta and his name was Rick. So we actually currently do have the other beta. We got 2 at the same time and we named him Rick and Morty because we love Rick and Morty, but now we only have Morty. I am a sucker for cartoons. I actually rather watch cartoons or Disney or Pixar or DreamWorks movies on Netflix. My favorite cartoon of all time is SpongeBob. I am a die-hard fan of SpongeBob. My 2 favorite Latin shows are El Chavo del Ocho and Familia Peluche. I am a very optimistic person, so I always try to put myself in other people's shoes, and I always try to see the brighter things in everything. Seeing the brighter things in everything actually helps my anxiety levels stay a lot lower than what they usually are. I have 4 other siblings, so there is 2 boys and 2 girls. I am the second oldest after my brother. I don't have any tattoos only because I go in and out of phases. So sometimes I actually want one and then sometimes I don't want one. So I feel like I won't be getting one anytime soon. My dream travel destination is Santorini, Greece. I love math. I actually hated it when I was younger only because I was so bad at it. And when I got older, I became really good at it and it's my favorite subject. I have a love-hate relationship with winter only because I get cold so easily. But I love the winter because it sometimes snows, so I get to go snowboarding. I am a summer baby, hence why I prefer tropical places rather than winter places. Christmas is my all-time favorite holiday. I've never broken a bone, but one time I did sprain my ankle really bad while I was dancing. I prefer classic rock above any other type of music or any other genre, but I actually listen to pretty much everything and I enjoy listening to everything, as long as it's good. I actually wanted to become a pediatrician as I was growing up, but then I realized that I was not good at science. I am not a shy person at all. I'm actually an extrovert. I love meeting new people and I just love socializing. The beach is my favorite place to be because of what it symbolizes in my family, but I'm actually deeply terrified of the deep sea and its creepy creatures of the night. Mexican food is my all-time favorite food, followed by seafood. My high school grades were literally not the best, but I turned it all over once I got into college and I became a straight A student. I have such a strong sense of smell that it drives me insane sometimes.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind the smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly.
I can literally smell something from a mile away and I just can't sometimes. It drives me insane. All the conflicting smells all in one place. My favorite color is yellow, although I hardly have any yellow pieces in my wardrobe and in my house, only because Johnny doesn't really let me decorate with yellow. I am bilingual, so I know English and Spanish, and I know a little bit of French and sign language. I love to sleep, so I can sleep about 13 or more hours a day. I'm like Sleeping Beauty. My favorite ice cream is Millennium Crunch, which is just basically vanilla with tats or pieces of caramel and chocolate. I absolutely cannot leave the house or my car without doing my eyebrows. So this one's actually a little bit embarrassing. In 4th grade, I had very thick and bright red highlights. I have no idea why anybody even let me go through that and go through it. I mean, what was I thinking? I have to sleep in complete darkness. I cannot sleep with any light on, even if it's such a small light coming from a charger or even our alarm clock. It always has to be turned around because it just bothers me so much. I used to play the flute when I was younger. I can eat fruit all day, every day. I am 5 foot flat. I am very short. Fun fact, my right leg is actually longer than my left leg. When I was in high school, I actually had to wear a shoe implant for my shoe, but I never wore it. Only because I used to always wear sandals. Shh, don't tell my doctor. I am a 6.5 inch shoes. I absolutely love shoes. I am a shoe person over purses, accessories, scarves, hats. I love shoes. I have a lot, I am aware, but I can always do for more. Belly buttons really freak me out. I can't with them. I was in the drill team in high school. I absolutely love receiving flowers above anything else. I just think the gesture of them are just so thoughtful. When I get my own home, I want to have a garden full of flowers. I have been in a relationship for about 8 years now, and no, I don't know when we're getting married. We're waiting, and we just don't rush things. I think that has to be the biggest advice I have for anybody that wants a healthy relationship and a long-lasting relationship. Make sure you always focus on yourself first and take your time to grow and figure out what you want before actually making quick jumps into big life decisions. I'm actually not a public person at all with my relationship nor my life. Pretty much the only people that really know me very well is my boyfriend and my family. Not even my closer friends know much about me. I often come across a lot of people who make assumptions about me or my relationship or think they know a specific thing about my life. But truth is, I'm actually a lot like this orange right here. Which is why I decided to do this video to express and talk a little bit more about myself. I have had 4 of my regular teeth extracted because they told me that they were making room for my wisdom teeth to grow out, for them to only tell me in the end that they were actually going to have to extract my 4 wisdom teeth, so there went 4 of my regular teeth. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if you like this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to also subscribe to my channel. And make sure to also turn on the post notification bell. That way you guys can get notified every time I post a new video. And like always, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!